Bobby Vincent examines Graham Potter's difficult decision to leave Benoit Badiashile out of Chelsea's Champions League squad and debates whether it was the right call. Graham Potter's decision was never going to be easy. There were always going to be questions regarding the call, no matter who he left out of Chelsea's Champions League squad. The enormity and success of Chelsea's January transfer window, they signed 8 players, with Malo Gusto staying on loan at Lyon, made it extremely difficult to select a squad for the remainder of their Champions League campaign. Benoit Badiashile was one of the most prominent players left out of that squad, which was unfortunate for the £34 million signing from AS Monaco. Trevoh Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Wesley Fofana, and Kalidou Kuolibaly, all natural centre-backs, have been selected to play for Chelsea in their European campaign. That ought to be more than sufficient for Potter, but it feels unfair to Badiashile, who has performed absolutely brilliantly for Chelsea since joining the first team. In recent games, Badiashile has been one of Chelsea's most consistent performers. He has played 4 90-minute games so far, allowing just 1 goal in the 1-1 draw with West Ham United on Saturday. According to WhoScore's statistics, the 21-year-old centre-back has developed quite the partnership with Silva, making nearly 6 clearances and making 1.5 tackles per game on average. The combination of Silva's 38-year-old veteran and such a young player has been extremely beneficial thus far, but that will be broken on Wednesday night against Borussia Dortmund. Potter has had great success employing a combination of left-footed and right-footed centre-backs. It appeared very organic. In 2023, neither of the defenders has made a single mistake while in possession, and they are exceptional with the ball at their feet. However, Kuolibaly, who might replace Badiashile against Dortmund, has struggled with the ball this season for Chelsea. Kuolibaly has a pass success rate of 86.7% over the same time period, while Badiashile has an average success rate of 90% in his last 3 starts. The Senegal international has had a disappointing debut in England, losing out on a spot in the starting lineup to Badiashile last month. Despite being 6 feet and 1 inch taller than Badiashile, the former Napoli defender has not been a dominant force in the air this season. In point of fact, despite having competed in the Premier League 8 times more frequently than Badiashile, has won just 6 more aerial duel matches, 16, than the Frenchman. Sebastian Haller, who has topped 154 goals in his career with 23 headers, is Dortmund's primary air threat. After receiving treatment for testicular cancer last month, Haller returned to football and has been in strong form ever since, providing Dortmund with a new dimension to their play. With Haller in the middle, Chelsea may come under some pressure from the wide areas, because the German team relies on their fullbacks, who could be Rafael Guerreiro or Julian Ryerson. On Wednesday, the Blues centre-back pairing, whoever it is, will need to be active. However, Dortmund is by no means a one-dimensional team, and their attacking players like Julian Brandt, Jude Bellingham, and Giovanni Reina, who all like to hide in front of the defence, are expected to cause problems for Chelsea's midfielders and defenders on match day. Because Dortmund are likely to have periods of continuous possession at home, Enzo Fernandez and whoever plays alongside him, possibly Mateo Kovacic, will need to cover a lot of ground off the ball on this night. Although Badiashile's absence from the squad is odd given his performance, Chelsea has quality centre-backs to cover for him anyway. Even though the Frenchman is currently playing in the Premier League's first team, he is unquestionably a player for the future. As a result, he is likely to play in multiple Champions League games for Chelsea in the years to come, regardless of what transpired this season. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to get more info from this channel. Participate in the comment sessions to voice your